Thank you. Oh, man. Thank you. Keep it going for Bill. Let's keep it going for the bartenders. And keep it going for my stunt double, Blake Bulls. Ah, my ex-girlfriend, let me tell ya. She had a Santa Claus complex. She'd only come once a year after I was asleep. I think Pee Wee Herman should make another movie. I could see it now, coming in theaters everywhere. I'm at the bar this other day. I'm talking to this lady, and she says the only way you're gonna take me home with you is if you've got a dick that hangs past your knees. I said, okay. So she says, impressive. I want you to take me back to your place and make me your queen bee. So I took her back to my place and I put her in bed. I said, you want to be my queen bee? I will make you my queen bee. So I went out, I ran a bunch of errands with like 1,000 guys who look like me. Until we all died. That's what bees do. You guys are kind. Thank you. I was waiting for the bus the other day, and I saw a sign where they want you to adopt a pet. It said 50% of all dogs are born by accident. How do they know that? Since when does woof woof mean pull out? Now, I've got a friend whose dog, man, every time he has us over, his dog keeps jumping on us and humping our legs. And he's like, if my dog doesn't stop doing that, I'm gonna have to get him neutered. Look, if your dog won't stop humping people, don't cut his balls off. Take him to a dance club. You know what I'm talking about, where just this, like, everybody just grinding and it's dark. We're all, your dog's got bad breath, a huge erection, perfect. Same with everyone else. It's dark, we're all drunk, they won't even know he's a dog. He's a dog! No, man, it's just, no, man, it's just because, I mean, people paying all this money to get into a club to look like they're having sex. I can go to Runberg and get the real thing for 20 bucks. On Runberg, skipping rocks has a whole different meaning. But I actually talked, because I can tell that joke because I live off of Runberg. You know, even if you don't, you can still tell that joke. No one cares. No one. That's fair. I talked to some cops who told me that they want to clean up Runberg. They want to clean up Runberg by getting rid of the drugs and the prostitution. And at first I thought that was a good idea. But then I realized that if they did that, my rent would skyrocket. And if my rent skyrocketed, I wouldn't have any money for drugs and prostitution. I've got a list of ways to know whether or not you're a redneck. So that's not my joke, sorry. It's the script for Carlos Mencia's next special. Sorry about that. Jokes that only the comics will get. I was at the bookstore the other day. I saw this book on the shelf. It's got a picture of George W. Bush and George H. Bush. It's called The Bush Legacy, the story in photographs. Which makes sense, because if somebody wrote a book about me, I'd want it to be at my reading level as well. Man, I'm always afraid to tell that joke. It's good. That's not nice. I don't like being mean. But I'm going to be mean in this next routine. Because, okay, look, when I grew up as an upper middle class citizen, But my neighbor, he was high class. And I was best friends with this guy. Until he replaced me with richer friends. I wasn't cool enough to be friends with him. I wasn't rich enough to be friends with him. And I felt bad about it until he turned 16 years old. And when rich kids turn 16, what do parents usually buy them? New car, yeah. And now normally if someone gives you a car, you appreciate it. Keep in mind, you ever see the movie Mean Girls? Like, I pretty much lived in the area that movie was based off, where the kids just act all spoiled. And I cannot stand it when a kid's acts all spoiled. That's one of the reasons why I left that area. So they get him a new car, and he gets upset that it's the wrong color. So in retaliation, he closes the garage door on the car. Because he hated the color of the car. I mean, I'm trying to imagine how that conversation went with that guy and his mom. Honey, you just destroyed the new car we got you. What? Oh, because it was the wrong color. Okay, listen. You see the gardener over there, Julio? He doesn't have a car, let alone a new car. He doesn't even have papers. Just came over from across the border. And you don't see him complaining. But let me tell you something else about Julio. I've been fucking him since before you were born. The car is the wrong color and so are you, but I'm not gonna throw you under the garage door. I can't stand it when a kid's act all spoiled. With those reality TV shows, oh my gosh, that Sweet 16 show where this one kid looks directly at the screen, the camera, I kid you not, and says, "I will be crushed if no celebrities show up to my party." I'm happy if anyone ever shows up to my party. The last time I had a birthday party, I disguised the invitation list as an open mic sign-up sheet. 30 comics came out. It was awesome. It's a joke that only the comics will get. It's how much time have I got left? Oh, did I go over?
No, you did not.
Oh, okay, well, one more joke. Okay, one more joke. What can I end with? I saw this Yahoo News story where this guy invented a suit, like a scuba diving suit, where if you wear it, sharks will be less likely to attack you. And I was inspired by this article to make my own shark prevention suit. I'm actually wearing it right now. It's pretty simple stuff, but you just study the shoes, not made of leather, because you don't want to wear parts made from animals. That might kind of intimidate the sharks a little. Notice the blue jeans. Notice the blue jeans. Shirt with a friendly face on it. You dress up pretty much like this. Might want to tie your hair back a little. Just dress up like this, and then you go down to the beach, and you don't get in the water because sharks eat people. Kind of an awkward joke wait, is that okay? Yeah, I mean it's kind of an awkward joke to end on. Oh man, I felt good a few minutes ago. Then, and that's how you end.